and welcome to our one-off special, Out of the Dungeon. No, we're not here to talk about taking S&M practices into the bedroom. We're here to talk about every nerd's wet dream, girls who play Dungeons and Dragons.
He was my boyfriend at the time, and he used to run these games on Sunday nights. Mostly I'd just go out, but this one time I had the flu, so I stayed on the couch and listened. After that, I had to play, and after my first game, I was hooked.
That's right, boys. You heard it here first. Girls are coming to the game in droves. It's enough to make you wet your, whetstone.
Girls? Yeah, sure. There was one time, Ian, he had to be a 12th level elf princess, and I had to be a 24th level paladin, and we had to flirt with each other.
But Dave, I don't think that's what they meant.
Well, what did you mean then? You said girls, right?
As more and more celebrities admit to rolling the multi-sided dice, with the beautiful Felicia Day and the hard-as-nails Vin Diesel leading the charge, we're seeing a change in cultural perceptions of tabletop role-playing games.
Dungeons and Dragons. That's for weirdos and queers, right?
Dungeons and Dragons. Girls. They don't really seem to go together. What's your view on this, Kirsten?
Well, at first glance they don't really go together, but if you get past that first glance, it's kind of sexist to say that only boys can be interested in monsters. Like, girls like football. Girls play football. Why can't I like monsters and dragons? The thing about role-playing is most people don't get it's role-playing. I mean, it can be swords and magic and monsters, but it can also be China sets and tea, things like that. If you wanted it to be, it's absolutely anything you want it to be.
Kirsten, what is it you like about the game the most?
Well, I have to admit, personally, I get a real buzz out of killing monsters. I mean, I know I said it could be a bit more about anything you want it to be, but I like killing monsters. It's as simple as that.
And is it mostly guys you play with?
Yeah, I'll admit I am the only girl in our group. I give them a run for their money anyway, so.
Last question, Kirsten. What would you say to a girl who was thinking of playing but was unsure?
I'd say go for it. I mean, if the only thing that's holding you back is people telling you that you shouldn't be doing it, then that's stupid. I mean, just because it's Dungeons and Dragons doesn't mean that a girl shouldn't play it. I mean, if it had been anything other than this, people saying that girls shouldn't play it, then there'd be a riot over it. I mean, it's ridiculous. If the only thing that's stopping you having fun is sexism, then I just say go for it.
It's time for girls to get
Out of the dungeon!